What's going on, nation? Vape here and welcome. And today we got another RDA from Ultima Vape, called the Diggie RDA 22 mil RDA single coil. Now, if you remember my last review where Ultima Vape, I think, joined Times Vape and they brought the Banaspati RDA, that was a massive fail. If you didn't watch that review, go back and watch it because yeah, it's a pretty bad RDA. So hopefully this time they done it right, yeah, with the Diggy 22 mil flavor banger. All right, we're gonna discover if it's actually a flavor banger in the end of the video. But we got through all of that on the up and close. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna dive down. Okay, so here is the box where your Diggy RDA by Ultima Vape comes in. On the side you're gonna have the specs, okay, a few of the specs of your RDA. This product contains nicotine, though it is not contain any nicotine. Here you're gonna have the kit content, alright, so everything you have on the inside, nothing on the bottom, no scratch authenticity code. I think Ultima Vape never include a scratch authenticity code. I wish they would. It will be nice. Okay, so inside the box is not a lot, but what it is more than enough. You got your Diggy RDA, you're gonna have a spare Ultim top cap, okay, with a different drip tip, as you can see. So you're gonna have two different drip tips, and you're gonna get this baggie with this very tiny flathead screw, squonk pin, O-rings, and post screws. Okay, so your Diggy RDA is gonna be 22 mil diameter, okay. It's gonna have a 510 drip tip, like I was saying, very snug, here, very snug. Now, this on the top looks like a 810 drip tip adapter, yeah. When you remove, you'll be able to fit the drip tip, but it's not. It's actually the airflow, so it's gonna allow to turn your airflow just on the top cap. And this drip tip will be different from the Ultim drip tip. We go to that cap in a second. On the bottom you're gonna have DG, I think it stands for Diggy, Ultima Vape, serial number. You got your positive screw and your negative screw, and it protrudes more than enough if you want to use an hybrid, even though I don't really recommend for such a tiny RDA. Okay, in here on the front you're gonna have your airflow, and as you can see, when you turn your airflow, you're not gonna be able to see if it's open or closed. Why I figure out, and I think they done it on purpose, is you see this lines going on all over the RDA. In here they go like down, and if you align this hole here with those lines, is fully open, alright. And obviously as soon as you start to go to one side or to the other side, you're gonna start to close your airflow. Now let's remove this top cap, okay, alright, and let's bring the Ultim top cap. Now they're exactly the same, okay, even though this one feels a bit cheap plastic. It don't feels like Ultim. It might be, I might be wrong. The only exception is gonna be the drip tips, alright. They both gonna be obviously 510 drip tips, but this one, as you can see, is much shorter, okay, and different. Even, you know, on the available airflow might be the same, it's just way shorter than this one. So very nice, they actually include a second top cap with a different drip tip, pretty nice. So as you can see here, the airflow, you can see it properly, and when you start to close, as you can see, it's closed, and you can start to open, and if you align with those two lines, as you can see, it will be fully open. Okay, and here we have the deck. Alright, now I sold this deck before, I can't remember which RDA it was. Not sure if it was the Stormy, that the deck is kind of like that. Obviously the airflow is going to be very different, because as you can see, maybe let me show this one. Yeah, here we go. as you can see, the airflow comes from the top, travels down, okay, and gonna go into here and then to your coil. All right, and as you can see, you can remove also your ring, your adjustable airflow ring, if you want to clean or if it's just going on in there, stuff like that. So coming back to the deck, you're gonna have a two posts, all right, and they fully open. Kind of like that. I mean, it's gonna be easy for you to build, okay, to slide your coils in there. I mean, you can build a big coil in here, massive coil. Obviously, you have to take in consideration that is a 22 mil diameter, and it's gonna get very hot if you run a very big coil in here. Now the deck is not plastic, obviously. It's gonna be I'm pretty sure stainless steel. Gonna have two O-rings that the restriction on them are pretty good, and you got two screws on the top to attach your leads. So as you can see here, what you can do is play with the coil, you know, have it further to the airflow or further to the back. Obviously you have to play to see which one you're gonna prefer the most. Okay, now the paint on this might not gonna be holding a lot. As you can see, I already got a very tiny scratch in there, and the post screws are not the best as well. Obviously if you be squonking, you're gonna have your squonking going on in there. It's gonna squonk straight into your juice well. Juice well is not too bad. I mean, not too deep, but not too bad for 22 mil diameter. Now I'm gonna throw a build in here, very simple build. I'm gonna throw actually a round wire build, and I'm gonna show you when it's done. Okay, as you can see, I put a very simple build in there. The reason is I'm not gonna be using this RDA a lot, but that build doesn't mean it's gonna get less flavor or your vape experience gonna be not as good as an exotic build. You know, is as good. You know, round wire most of the time is as good as any other build, depending on the RDA you're using. And on this one, if you use a round wire like I use here, simple build, you're still gonna have well, a good vaping experience if the atomizer allows you to have a very good vaping experience. Now let's juice this up. So you still can fit nice amount of cotton in there. Yeah, I mean, my final thoughts obviously gonna be on the top, yeah, when we come back on the top. So I don't wanna say nothing now. I'm gonna use the Ultima top cap, and the reason for that is because the drip tip is slightly better on this one, and also allows you to see where your airflow is. Even though it looks kind of cool, black on yellow, looks like a bee. All right, so it's all ready. We finish here. We're gonna come back on top. I tell you where you can get it, price, and we run to pros and cons. Alright, and we're back, and that was the up and close for the Diggie RDA. So where you can get it and price. I only saw this RDA at 3fvape.com, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description for $25.99. And the only colors available are black, and it will come with the Ultima top cap as well. So no other color options, no stainless steel option, top caps, nothing. It's just this one you saw is the only one available. So let's go to pros and cons. Let's start with cons. First of all, the top caps, even though I'm pretty sure they're Ultima, they don't feel like Ultima. They feel very cheap. I don't really like them. Second con has to be the airflow on the black one that you can't see when you're adjusting. I mean, you can go to those lines that I think they done down purpose to know where is the center, but still, even on the Ultima, it's very hard to really align your perfect airflow if you like it wide open. It's gonna be obviously a very restricted airflow, but is a single coil that they will try to go for flavor chasing. What else? The drip tips that it comes with this RDA, they're not very drippable friendly. If you drip, especially I'm dripping with a bottle like that, you're gonna put juice all over the place. It's gonna be on the drip tip. So your first 2-3 eats, you're gonna have juice all over your mouth. Um, the paint on the deck is not very good. It's already coming off. I don't like too much the screws. Um, Soon as I mean, I got very nice set of keys that I use for my all other stuff, and I'm not stripping any screws. And those ones on the top, they already start to flake, so not very good quality. Flavor, I mean, for 22 mil, it's supposed to be a flavor chaser. Is not the best. I mean, it's there, but it's not very great. I mean, I got a 0.48 build, 25 watts. Let's have it. As you can see, kind of restricted. Now, don't be mistaken about the build I had here. I had other builds in here. I have exotic coils and everything. Um, and the flavor is the same. It's not the best flavor, especially when you look at all the RDAs on the market. So, that being said, is there any pros left? Pros, I mean, two top caps, even though they're not the greatest quality, I think. They give you two options. That's not too bad. Two drip tips. Um, it's not 810 compatible. On a 22 mil, is more than fine. 510. I think 810 it might be a bit too much. Um, what else? It's easy to build. I think that's it, to be honest. It's not a great RDA, okay? It is better than the Banaspati because the Banaspati you couldn't build at all, but this one you can build. I think they just rush stuff. Ultima Vape. I mean, they just say, you know what? Let's do a single coil RDA. The guy comes over, the manager. I want a single coil RDA with kind of a top airflow, and I don't care. Just draw something and manufacture that. And when they finish to manufacture this, they tell the manager, "Do you want to have a look?" No, 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 no. Just send that to the stores and sell it. Is what I think they're doing there. I mean, it's not bad, okay? If you buy this RDA, you're still gonna be able to vape, but the vaping experience is gonna be very low compared to the Amatic, the drop solo, um, the recurve. I mean, it's gonna be they're gonna be here. This one's gonna be very low. Vaping experience very bad. I mean, you're gonna spend a bit of money that you're gonna regret, to be honest. So yeah, I think they didn't done a great job again. I'm losing my faith in this company. I don't know if next time they bring something, if I really want to grab it to review it, because this is the second time I waste my money in something that is not very good. I mean, it's vapable, but it's not great. So I'm gonna leave the link on the description if you want to grab one. It's gonna be really up to you. I mean, if you grab one, at least you're gonna have two drip tips for $25. That's what, 22, 21 UK pounds, and for that price you can buy the Matic. So we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for everything. Thanks to be with me. I hope you like and enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Till there, keep vaping.